I was just playing around with the failure system here in X-Plane 10, and I went in and I clicked the bird strike failure just to see what would happen, and I just had a pretty exciting little emergency landing, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So right about this point, I had a bird strike. Yeah, right there it was. And at first I was just thinking, well, that wasn't so bad. I didn't really notice anything wrong yet. I was looking at my, my propellers just to see if everything was still moving okay. Yeah, I noticed my gear was down, so I put them up. And at first, so I was kind of looking around, seeing if there was any kind of problem with the engines. And then here it becomes kind of evident that I've lost my engines. So I pretty much immediately started thinking, well, I need to find a place to land. So I kind of came around and started looking for the runway that I took off from. But I was kind of far out from it already. So when I finally located it, it's going to be off to the right here. I'm going to speed through a little bit of this. There it is. You kind of see a glimpse of it there. So I decided I'm going to see if I can make it there. But at first I was thinking there's no way I'm going to glide this thing all the way back to that runway. So I was kind of trying to make up my mind if I was going to find another spot to land this thing. I was thinking about some of these roads, see if I could find one that didn't have much traffic. It's so dark it's hard to see, like, a safe spot on the ground. So I think I made up my mind I was gonna just coast and see how far I could make it, see if and if it ever became clear that I wasn't gonna make it to the runway, then I would go ahead and take an alternate option and just try and hit one of these real straight long back roads where there weren't any cars. So anyway, I decided I was going to make it, so I kind of came around here. Now at this point I was basically thinking I'm going to leave my gears up for as long as I can to reduce any kind of drag that might be created by lowering the gears. And as you'll see here, it's a good idea, I think. I should have waited a little bit longer. You'll see here as soon as I get up to the point here where I lowered my gears just now, and it starts creating some drag, so I had to lift my nose a little bit, and I almost made it to the runway. I mean, this is going to show you that I landed and I'm on the runway, but you'll see that I touched down like just in front of these lights, and I was thinking that would have been a real rough landing, but I thought this was pretty cool that I actually touched down right there. So that was kind of an exciting little moment I just had in X-Plane.